Welcome to match 1 of the Maza Play LPL T20 Edition 3. It's the Jaffna Kings up against Galle Gladiators in the first match of this new edition. Well, the news from the middle here, it's the Galle Gladiators. They've won the toss and they will bowl first. Of course, on show alongside me, Roshan Abasinga, your thoughts on this team, this Jaffna Kings team first, and then Maruf, you'll tell us about the Galle Gladiators.
Yeah, just looking at the Jaffna team, great to have Avishka Fernando coming back. Then Kola Cadmo, my God, he gave me so much of issues with his name. But it looks a very good side. Tikshana, Vyaskan, the young off-spinner. Binura Fernando after injury coming back. Dunit Velalage, who won a game for Sri Lanka just recently. It looks a very good side to me. And with that Gurbas in the middle, I can tell you, Darren, it looks a very, very strong unit.
Pervez Maruf, Kusal Mendes at the helm of this Galle Gladiators side. Your thoughts on this 11?
A new captain, new squad. It looks a very strong team when it comes to experience. The overseas players do get that balance for the Galle Gladiators. I'm really looking forward to seeing Movin Subasinghe and Nuwanitha Fernando, two youngsters coming through the club system, getting opportunity in LPL to showcase their talent, as well as Nuwan Pradeep, who has not played international cricket for a while. He will have a point to prove. And you got Nuwan Tushara and Purna Taranga, another all-rounder, along with Wahab Riaz, Imad Wazim, Iftikhar Ahmed, Azam Khan. I think that looks a very strong team as well.
Stage set. And here we go, first ball.
Straight away, Wahab Riaz opting the short run-up. I remember he did the same thing last year as well, playing for the opposition, Jaffna Kings. Shot, beautiful shot by Avishka Fernando. Shot, and there was some width. And the bread and butter for Avishka, anything outside the off stump. That gets the Kings going.
Lofted drive, goes in the air, and the catch is taken.
That went miles. Well, Gurbas hasn't been his day. That ball bounced a little bit, maybe a little bit slow off the track. And take a look at that, just positioning himself so well. Got underneath it, very, very stable eventually, and a good catch. Not an easy one by any means, but a very good catch.
Gurbas gone for 1 of 9. Kings lose their first for 9 runs.
Across the line, that's close, and that's given. So the second wicket for Galle Gladiators, that's a huge blow. Imad Wazim accounting for this second one.
Naturally, I think watching it live, it cannot get any plumber than that. Looks very close, and he goes upstairs.
Ball tracking will confirm if the ball would have gone on to hit the stumps, and yeah, there's that bounce, Roshan Abasinga, that you're talking about. It stays with the umpire. So wicket number 2 for Galle Gladiators, and Avishka Fernando goes for 9, 11 for 2. Confident stroke straight away from TKC. Glorious stroke. Nananjaya de Silva, he's a classy player, very classical in his approach, and that's as good as they get. Shot. Elegance. Supremely glorious. Shot. Even better. Picked the slowness of the delivery and took the aerial route straight away.
He's now trusting himself. Maybe the fact that he's more or less a permanent member in the national side is giving him that confidence to express himself. Lovely follow through, lovely finish.
4 more, bit of weight, bottom edge.
Oh, that's short. He's looking to go
Square on the onside. All he's got is the leading edge. And a good catch taken running in from mid-on. He'll be disappointed with the shot, Cadmo.
Slingy action, the ball goes across the right-hander, that's what happens. It's a strange place that he tried to hit the ball to. Could have easily gone offside. Pays the price, that's a big one. Kola Cadmo's gone for 6, 38 for 3.
Beautiful. It's full, it's 2 straight, it's dispatched.
Head is still, and watch his head, it doesn't move. He's watching the ball and using his hands. That's where he's finding his timing, his positioning is good.
Oh, is that the outside edge? It is.
The ball was pitched way out to the off stump and the length wasn't appropriate to play that stroke. Had to pay the ultimate price. He was looking so good.
And he throws it away again. Staying in that zone, so important. 29 runs, that's all De Silva makes at the end of the day. 48 for 4.
It's well played. It actually ends up going to the boundary.
Hammered flat and hard, but skids off the outfield and into the boundary. That's the first boundary for Tisser Pereira this innings. Oh yeah, stop edge, taken. That's a big one. Imad Wazim brought into the attack, gets the breakthrough.
Fired in. Yeah, completely looking to go against that line. Fired in a simple chance to Nuwan Pradeep. Huge scalp of the Jaffna skipper, out for 16, 79 for 5 now, the Jaffna Kings. I saw it coming, I really saw it.
It's the glory of the nation. It's the glory of the nation.
Oh, lovely shot. He's got that into the gap, has he? Yes, he has. That's well Lala gave for you.
Another sweep shot down the leg side again by Punataranga. And a second boundary. Consecutive boundaries. Just what the Kings needed.
Oh, lovely. Use the pace.
Just looking to cut the angle. Wasn't the case. Juicy full toss and worked away on the offside for 4 runs by Shoaib Malik.
Mistimed. Chance and chance taken. So straight away Iftikhar strikes, breaking this partnership, and it's the danger man Shoaib Malik that has to go.
Yeah, he reacted well Iftikhar after providing that juicy full toss to Shoaib Malik. Landed the ball in the right area, had the ball angling away from the right-handed batsman who was looking to go across the line. Outside edge and nicely judged catch by Iftikhar.
And that's what's done it. It's the arm ball. You saw the seam coming out, angle towards slip. He's disappointed. He's worked hard. 30 from 27. The Kings now 118 for 6.
Punch off the back foot. And catch taken.
Just back of the length. Tried to hit the ball over mid-off. Was able to middle the ball and nicely judged catch. Second wicket for Iftikhar. His captain must be delighted with that bowling change. Only 1 run scored by Fuller. It's 120 for 7 Kings.
There is that one boundary. He was aiming leg side. The extra bounce getting the better of him, but luckily flying over the wicket keeper. Welcome 4 for the Kings. Hard length once again. That might be his wicket. Yeah, he appeals and the umpire agrees with him.
There was a bit of rest on that occasion, and bowled by Mahabrias to get the ball moving away from the left-hander. A good sportsman spirit shown by the youngster Vilalge. Before the umpire made his decision, he started to walk. Good contribution from him. Of 30, it's 130 for 8.
And there is another one. Length, short of a good length. And Mahesh Dikshana couldn't do anything. He succumbs to Nuwan Pradeep.
Didn't allow the batsman to free his arms. He was cramped. Was only able to hit the ball straight to the fielder, who made no mistake. And it's wicket number 9 for the Gladiators. That was off for Dikshana. A short stay.
Length and pace off into the pitch. So different options being used here by Tusara. And it pays dividends. Another wicket to him.
And Tusara has been rewarded.
Again, we've seen taking pace off the ball has paid dividends for the bowlers. The length we've already talked about, the shorter it is, the better it's been today. Doesn't allow the batsman to get pace coming onto that front foot. So, Binura stay is only for 3 runs. And 137 is what the Jaffna Kings end up on. Those men will be quite happy, I think, with their results with the ball.
And the target is 138. Don't go away.
Right, we're ready for some action here. Pereira it is for the first ball. And straight away, the nice stride out, a drive to cover.
In the gap. Properly timed. And it's 4. And that's another 4.
Outside edge. Oh, for a moment, slip field. I think Dhananjay Silva was in the play, but you go outside the Yostam, you go hard. That's exactly what Kusal Mendes did.
That's beautiful. Didn't try to overhit it. Was looking for the gap. And he beat the fielder in that mid-off position. Beautiful stroke. Oh, that's a deft touch.
He's got the forceful strokes, and to go with it, the delicate ones too. Oh, that's well bowled. He's beaten him. He's decided to try and get back into the crease, but he was nowhere really. Thick outside edge, the result will be good. Gets a boundary. Oh, is that the top edge? It is. This one is quicker, bit of turn, flatter. He's looking to force that away through the offside. Gets the top edge, breakthrough.
And wasn't the length to cut the ball. Had to pay the price. First blood drawn, but not before 58 runs were scored. It was Fernando who was picked up by the left armour. He scored 15. It's 58 for 1.
It's the glory of the nation. It's the glory of the nation.
A bit of whiff on that occasion for Azam Khan, and he gleefully accepted it.
Gone! Yeah, he just looked a little bit rushed throughout the innings. Yes, he would have been wanted to get on with things, but looked to me like he was just in too much of a rush.
And they're working their way back into the game, the Kings. Nicely judged catch.
Yeah, slowness of that delivery worked for the leg leg spinner. He's amongst wickets as well. Short stay came to an end of Azam Khan. He scored 5, 63 for 2. Gladiators.
Oh, direct hit, direct hit. They're very interested. I think direct hits will be very tight. Moin Subasinghe, was he struggling?
Okay, we could put down the best one is well short of this crease. I have addition for the giant screen. My addition is out.
It was a struggle, all right. It was a struggle. But Thisara Pereira, who was slow to the ball, manages to throw the stump down. So they're picking up wickets, and that's helping them slow the Gladiators. Moin Subasinghe, run out for 2, 69 for 3. That's 4. Took it off, almost off the stumps. Apish gets him. That's the 4th wicket down. Iftikhar goes.
Was done by the length. For a moment, Iftikhar Ahmed thought that it is full enough to crash it through extra cover, but it was not. Mentioned about getting the length right with his side, he's going to get bounced, and exactly what he did. And pays the price, Iftikhar Ahmed for 7. Gladiators 79 for 4.
Half century for Kusal Mendis, his 5th in LPL T20 cricket. It's a captain's knock. He's going to have to maneuver it and try and add a lot more to get them home from here, because the game is getting tight.
Oh, that looks very good. And it is. Crucial wicket by Mahesh Tikshana.
I have a feeling Mendes is going to review it. Yes.
Won't
Coming up,
lose
the
their
original
review.
decision is out.
They'll lose the
Pitching outside
crucial
off,
wicket.
impact in line.
There you go.
Umpire's call.
Confirmation. Just clipping the top of that leg stump. It was worth the review. But umpire Palia Gurge got that one right. It's been a good innings. Unfortunately, it's come to an end. He's got 51 and 43. The captain, Kusal Mendis, he has to go 97 for 5.
That's an edge, and it's another wicket.
In his first over, he was all over the shop, but this time around, in the second spell, he's been on the money. Cross-seam delivery on that occasion, left the batsman finding the edge. Another important wicket has been gathered by the Kings. Samu Hassan walking back after scoring only a single. It's Hunton on the board for the loss of 6 wickets.
Into the pitch, not a good option. Now is in the slot and gets the treatment. Flies all the way for 6.
Went a long way.
That's in the slot. You want to stay far away from there. Pitched up, and you've seen that boundaries have been easier to come by when that ball is pitched up.
Edge gone. Following him, Azim, he went short with pace on. The bounce again, proving to be a significant challenge for him, Azim. He closed the angle, and the wicketkeeper completing the catch, and it's wicket number 7 for the Jaffna Kings.
He has redeemed himself at the right moment. The left armour getting rid of the danger man Imad Wasim. And surely the Kings are the favourites to win this game.
They most certainly are. Got himself in a very awkward position, Imad Wasim, trying to give himself some room, the ball following him, making sure he didn't have that room to play the stroke that he wanted. He goes for 17, probably with him the hopes of the Gladiators, 108 for 7.
Here's Fuller.
callers for 2. He's going to come back. He's not going to get there, is he? Oh, the throw could have been better. The throw could have been better. A couple of bounces before it got to the keeper that would have taken pace off it.
Okay, roll it.
It's
Go
touch
back,
and go,
please.
isn't it?
Okay, freeze it there.
I think he's out.
Yes.
He's out.
The bails are broken. The batsman is short of his popping crease. I have addition for the giant screen. My decision is out, out, out.
So the second batter in this Galle Gladiators lineup being dismissed via the run-out route. Again, this result tilting further in favor of the Jaffna Kings. This time, Wabriaz has to depart. Gone for 4 of 3 deliveries. It's 112-8. Gets all of it, but not enough to go over the boundary line. Shoaib Malik gets in the way and produces wicket number 9. And the inevitable is to come.
Just reward for the left armour, who bowled really well in his second spell. That was his second. He dismissed Imad Wasim, and now he dismisses Nawan Pradeep, who scored only 1, and it's 1.
There is Benura Fernando. And it's an edge. The last wicket falls. So the Galle Gladiators, they've been dismissed for 113. And it's a record at this venue. The lowest total defended in LPL at this ground. Take a bow to Sarah Pereira and the Jaffna Kings.
And this is what's happened in the first match of the Mazda Play LPL T20 2022. 137 on the board for the Jaffna Kings. Runs for Walalage and Shoaib Malik. It was the Galle Gladiators in pursuit, falling short by 24 runs.